What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys, for part 2 of this 3 to 4 part upload. So yes, got some more footage from y'all, and what we're gonna be seeing today, guys, is an uncut Raditz boss fight with all the cutscenes included. Okay, so it's uncut. I haven't seen this before. If you have, cool. I haven't. Uncut, scene by scene, fight by fight, like nothing is cut out. So you're gonna see it all from start to finish. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to see it, then don't watch the video. But if you want to stick around, guys, check out Aniba. Link is going to be in the description box down below. Use promo code Dmgaming for the extra % off. Let's roll the ad and get into the video. All right, guys, what's good? Part 2 of 3 for today, guys, and I have for you unedited, uncut, unraw Raditz gameplay, guys, and it is coming by way of Thius and Games. And like I said, my guy Frankie from Twitter sent this to me. Big shout out to you for the video. I had to break it down into 3 parts because it's lengthy, which if y'all watched the first video, y'all probably went ahead and watched all of this. So, you know, anyway, it's going to be lengthy. So we're just going to let it roll. But it is uncut. There's no, I mean, you're going to see everything that happens. Unlike what you've seen in some of the other gameplay trailers, you're going to see it all from start to finish. And I guess I'll just sit here and commentate through it all because I saw it already. It was pretty dope. But, you know, you always want to watch stuff again because you never know what you're going to miss. And it is in Portuguese. So, yeah. But we know what they're saying already. We've seen the Raditz fight. He's saying the same thing that they say in the anime. So it's nothing new. There's no need for me to translate what he's saying. And you see Piccolo over here. Well, you saw him anyway, fire right there, firing key blast. And that's what your support character does. Your support character, he's attacking him right now. You don't have to command him to do that kind of stuff. That's what I do like about the game. But it's not like Xenoverse where he kind of gets in the way. It's not like that. Whenever you take the initiative to attack, then you take dominance over your support character's attacks, which is cool. I mean, he still gets his attacks in, but it's not gonna like block you from getting attacks in, which I like that a lot. You also see him firing key blasts earlier and stuff like that. Now, one thing about the boss fight, I'm going to talk and I'm going to shut up when the cutscenes come in. One thing about the boss fight, you see Raditz over there. That was weird right there. That was weird. Because look at this. He's firing a Kamehameha wave, but Piccolo is the one that finishes Raditz off. That was pretty cool. Okay, so we got a cutscene. I ain't playing audio. I don't want no copyright strike. So basically, Raditz is just talking to them about fighting and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to translate that. We know what they say. I guess we can leave some for the English translation. There's already translations of this part out there. Well, not this part. I hadn't seen this part in particular. I guess I'll keep talking since it's silence and we don't want silence. But they're just going back and forth about Raditz being there and stuff like that, and eventually Piccolo is going to tell them about the Saiyans and how they was there before and stuff. Well, not there before, but their goal and stuff, and then about Goku. Piccolo's talking to Goku now. You can see them even looking at each other, dude. That's dope because you don't see that a lot. But Piccolo's clearly looking at Goku, looking at him. Their mouths are moving when they're talking, but they're basically coming up with a plan. And we know what that plan is Piccolo to use a special beam cannon. We already know that. And I like that Goku has the gi with the tie on it. So cool, man. But, I mean, guys, I don't know if this is the final build of the game or not, but Goku isn't in his traditional foot and shoeless. his bare feet gi without the blue and the weights on. So maybe it'll be like that in the final build of the game. I don't know. I doubt it. So just get that in your taste buds. And he's charging, charging my attack. And then they go back to the fight. Now, one thing that people talked about that I've heard like people like Globeku talking about in the boss fights is that they're very repetitive. The boss seems to do. And I've heard people in the comment section saying that. Seems like the boss is doing the same move over and over. Guys, I've watched this fight and it's not repetitive. I mean, it's a legit fight. He's fighting you the same way pretty much you're fighting him. Now, there are certain things that he uses over, you know, more than once. But at the same, like the double Sunday. But at the same time, so do we when we use the Kamehameha or we use the body punch or rock, paper, scissors. Like, you see what I'm saying? How is that any different than us? And it doesn't seem very predictable. It's predictable in the sense you could tell when he's going to use the double Sunday. You could tell when he's finna use that. You could tell when he's finna charge, like right there. And you could tell whenever like they're going to fire a key blast at you. But they said that only happens early on in the game. I don't know. I think it happens all the time. But see, you could tell when he does it. So that's the only predictable sense. Other than that, I mean, it's just a regular fight like any other. He might hit you, he might knock you back and stuff like that. People are asking about difficulty for the game. Guys, you create your own difficulty level. So if you want this Raditz fight to be a harder fight Raditz when you're level 3 or level 2. You know, in order for you to level up, you have to fight enemies. That's how you level up. And you get XP from doing missions, but you get more from actually fighting enemies. So if you want a tougher game, don't level up as much. Don't eat as much. You can still eat, just not as much. You get a bulk of your strength and power from leveling up. The other stuff comes from training, is to unlock the super attacks and stuff that makes you stronger and more potent in battle. And then eating, of course, you have to eat a lot. Eating does make you stronger, but you got to think of how much you have to eat, because at most, I mean, a lot of times you're getting like a 3% boost to a certain stat and stuff like that. That's not significant at all. I mean, if you look at 10%, say you had 5,000, that would just be a 500 bump. I mean, that's not significant. So that's that. But I mean, that camera angle sucks, kind of gets in your way. But, and another thing, I don't see them fighting on the ground, but only time I thought about that is when I thought about it. Like, other than that, I didn't even think to even care. I was just like, they're not fighting on the ground. Oh, well, you know, the fight is so fast paced. I don't see how you would care if you was fighting on the ground or not. Like, that's to me, that's a minor thing. But everybody got their hangups. Everybody got something that they like or don't like about certain things. So that's completely cool. And see, that's just his third time using that attack. I mean, they don't just sit there and spam it. He's on the ground. See, when it's low, you got to go high. When it's high, you got. But see how he changed it up on him right there? See, it ain't just, oh, I can go up and then I go down. And then I go up and then I go down. It'll start up and you think you go down, but then it shoots down on you. See, okay, this right here is my problem. Okay, this is where we talked about earlier with battle damage. Okay, I wasn't a fan of this. This is where I feel like this is where, in my opinion, they should add battle damage. First of all, let's appreciate Goku's ripped nature. Look at the traps on this guy, man. His body isn't too bulky. Like in some other Dragon Ball games, Goku's body is like super bulky, and I don't like that. This is a good representation of Goku. But anyway, it didn't jump. This is just the next scene after you beat him the second time. Goku all of a sudden doesn't have a shirt on. And it's crazy that they even put the blue shirt ripped, because in the anime, he didn't even have it on. He took it off. Now, what I wonder is, was he like that in the manga? Is this something that he did in the anime that he didn't do in the manga? So for those of y'all who read this chapter in the manga, let me know. Was it like this in the manga? Because they are taking away from both. But this is where people who want battle damage are going to get really upset. Okay. But, I mean, I don't see any quick time events. I don't think there'll be any as far as, like, this. There may be some spread out, but only quick time event I've seen is whenever you knock them away. And then there's another quick time event where he, whenever you do a beam struggle, and then he senses Piccolo's power level at 1300. That's how strong that attack is. So then he gets Raditz by the tail. Haha, I got your tail. See, he still has the blue gi on. I mean, the blue weighted shirt. and the wristbands. Like we know he didn't have that, guys, but maybe in the manga he did. I don't know. And I mean, it's literally like watching the anime, except for the clothing. But it's really cool. And I want to play the audio for y'all, but dude, I'm not getting a copyright strike for that. Or copyright claim. I need my YouTube monies. And that's just the truth. I'm being honest with you. If I can't make money on YouTube by getting all my videos claimed. Boom. Look at that. You can just feel the punches and stuff, dude. That's what I like about it. It doesn't look autonomous. I mean, it actually flows, man. I'll tell you what, man. And he crunching on him. Look at that. So I didn't even make the screen shake to kind of simulate. And while Piccolo just sit there, dude, you sit there and let Goku get his chest stomped in, dude. Like, ooh, and then he called him out. He gonna dodge it because he know it's coming. Uh-oh. Gohan, baby. I didn't see this part, y'all. I stopped watching it before this part. So this is new to me, too. Ooh. En paz. That means alone. Like, déjame en paz. Déjame en paz. Leave me alone. And he cracked him open and lowered his power level. He finna double Sunday that cat right there. He's finna end Gohan. And then here comes Goku with his full Nelson. Look at the muscles, man. Appreciate the traps and the lats. You know what I'm saying? Now Piccolo's still charging it. Still charging it. Oh, and it goes straight through. No blood, but there is a hole. He's scared to do it. So he got an A on that. Total for A. All right. And so next would be the Cell fight, which, guys, yeah, I'll show that in the next video. But honestly, with the Cell fight, it wasn't, it really ain't nothing different. So it's probably like 2 videos. But I'm gonna go watch the Cell fight. I remember watching this already. I don't think there was anything extra in it. Like, as far as the fight, there's nothing extra in the fight or anything like that. And then, I mean, you just get to see the full cutscene. But I mean, really, in that Cell fight, there's nothing to it that we haven't already seen. So, guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new or if you haven't already. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.